Jesus Trilogy, Book 2, Then There Were Two, Chapter 59. I don't know if I can go. Judas had set up this with great seats to see the spectacle. I know, but I'm not sure I'll feel good enough. I'd hate to get sick and throw up at such a prestigious event. Those last two words are never more true, baby. What's that? Throw up? No, prestigious event. I know, but didn't you see the morning paper? No, you hid it from me. Did not. Did too. Did not. Did too. With that, she sidled over and eased her pregnant body onto his lap. She then proceeded to smother him with one of her patented wet kisses. He let the paper fall onto the floor and put his two arms in the appropriate places on her body, knowing full well this would not be a short interlude during breakfast. Mary, unlike all other women, or so it seemed to Jesus and Dr. Luke, did not have morning sickness, but she did have evening sickness. They could not figure out why, but nonetheless she had it. Hence their intimacy was saved for mornings. It occasionally interfered with things, but this happy couple didn't care. Their commitment to each other always came first. Jesus liked to kiss with his eyes closed, but Mary would often keep hers open, staring at him or something else in the room. She loved him very much. It was just her way. He told her it was related to her difficult childhood, but she thought not. In any event, this day was like all the others. She opened her eyes, all the while maintaining her passion. She looked down at the newspaper lying a couple feet away on the inlaid stone floor. There on the front page, dated July 1, was a big picture of none other than Tiberius Caesar. She abruptly pulled her tongue out of Jesus' mouth and stared at his still closed eyes. Baby, what is the King of Rome doing on the front page of our paper? I told you it was. No, she gasped. Caesar's coming on Sunday. No. Yes, he is, baby. Your king and my king will be there. Judas says if we go, we'll be able to meet him. No. Yes, baby, yes. Judas is a senator. He has connections. I know, but what? What if I puke all over him? No, I can't go. Jesus, you have to help me. I'm always here to help you, baby. Just put on your most stunning dress, and I guarantee you that will impress your king just like you impress me. But you're no king. He's king of the world. The king. What will I wear? What will I say? What if I puke on the kings of Rome? Exasperated, she put her head on his shoulder and began to cry. Unfortunately for her, and fortunately for him, this was always a turn-on for him, though he had no idea why. She told him it was because of his easy childhood, but he wasn't so sure. Jesus began to stroke her hair, and one thing began to lead to another. Soon, however, Jesus heard the unmistakable sound and smelled the unmistakable smell. The fun was over. His lovely bride was leaning over the wash basin. She was vomiting and crying at the same time. When things got this complicated, Jesus was always at a loss. He usually started to pray, and it often seemed to help. Just as suddenly as it had started, the retching stopped. Jesus picked Mary up and carried her to their bed. After a few moments of caressing, she fell fast asleep. He continued to stroke her a few minutes more, marveling at the beauty and complexity and spirit the female race possessed. How amazing that God would provide him with such a companion. A tear escaped his left eyelid, but he chastised himself. He had orders to fill. He got up quietly, took one last glance at his beautiful wife, and headed out the door to his shop.